Good morning, all of you. So, we were discussing about properties of rational numbers, and two properties we have already discussed, that is closure property as well as commutativity. And today we will be discussing about associative property, or you can say associativity. Okay, and first we will be discussing it in the case of whole numbers. Let's see associative property for whole numbers. Okay, and let's see the case with addition. Okay, I'm taking three whole numbers. Basically, what do you mean by associative property? Now we are discussing it in the case with whole numbers. So associative property means what? A plus B plus C is equal to what? A plus B plus C. This is what associative property says. That is, first you have to add B plus C, and then you have to add A with B plus C. Then the answer will be the same as adding A plus B and adding the result with C. Okay, this is what associative property says. You will understand it once we discuss it with examples. Okay, so I am taking the numbers 0, 1 and 2. So I am first going to do 0 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, here 0, 1 and 2 are all whole numbers. So what will be the result? 0 plus, what is 1 plus 2? It's 3. Now what is 0 plus 3? It's 3. So we got the answer as 3. Now we have to add it in other way. That is, you have to first add 0 plus 1, and then you have to add the result of it with 2. Then what you will get? 0 plus 1 is 1. Now what about 1 plus 2? It will be 3. Okay, that means both the answers are correct or equal. That means A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, that means what you can say, addition is associative for whole numbers. Let's take one more example. Suppose I am going to add 10 plus 2 plus 4. Okay, now what will be the answer? 10 plus, what is 2 plus 4? It's 6. So what is 10 plus 6? It's 16. So 16 will be the answer. Now let's add these two first. That is 10 plus 2, and you will be adding the result with 4. So what will be the answer? What is 10 plus 2? That is 12. What is 12 plus 4? It's again 16. So both answers are equal. That means you can say addition is associative for whole numbers. Okay, so that is the case with addition. Now let's see what is the case with subtraction. And I am taking the same numbers, that is 0 minus 1 minus 2. Okay, this is what I am going to do. That is 0, 1 and 2 are the numbers that I am taking. So first you will be doing what? A minus B minus C, isn't it? So that is 0 minus, what is 1 minus 2? 1 minus 2 means what? Actually it will be plus 1 and minus 2. Okay, so if they have got different signs, means what you have to do? You have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So 0 minus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So 0 minus minus 1. So what is 0 minus minus 1? That is 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, 1 will be our answer. Now let's change the order and subtract. That is A minus B minus C. Okay, first you have to do A minus B, then you have to subtract C. So our question was this. So 0 minus 1 minus 2. Okay, now 0 minus 1 means what? You know that answer is minus 1. So minus 1 minus 2. Minus 1 minus 2 means what? Same sign means what? You have to add them and put the sign. That means 1 plus 2 is 3 and put the sign minus. So minus 3 will be the answer. So in the first case it was 1, and here it's minus 3. So both are not equal. That means what? A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. Let's take one more example. Suppose I am taking 4, 3 and 7. That is 4 minus 3 minus 7. This is our question. Okay. That is A minus B minus C. Okay. So 4 you have to put as it is and put the minus sign here. Now what is 3 minus 7? 3 minus 7 means what? Plus 3 and minus 7. That means what? Different sign. Different sign means what? Different sign means what? You have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So subtracting 7 minus 3 means what? 4. And what is the sign of bigger number? It's minus. So minus 4. Okay. So our answer is 4 plus 4. What is 4 plus 4? It's 8. Okay. In the first case, answer is 8. So you have to be thorough with the operations with integers first. Okay. Then only you will be able to solve all this. Okay. Now let's reverse the order. That is A minus B minus C. So our question will become 4 minus 3 minus 7. Okay. Now what is 4 minus 3? It's 1. And our question is 1 minus 7. 1 minus 7 means what? Plus 1 and minus 7. That means you have to subtract and put the sign of bigger number. So answer will be minus 6. So in the first case, answer was 8 and here it's minus 6. That means both are not equal, or you can say A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. Or you can say subtraction is not associative for whole numbers. Okay, subtraction is not associative for whole numbers. Now let's see the multiplication, and I'm going to take the numbers. First let's do A into B into C. Okay, that means what? Suppose I'm taking 7 into 2 into 5. So we will be doing 7 into, what is 2 into 5? It's 10. So now what is 7 into 10? It's 70. So 70 will be our answer. Now let's do A into B into C. So here this is our question. So 7 into 2 into 5. Okay. So what will be our answer? 7 into 2 is 14. 14 into 5. Now what is 14 into 5? 14 into 5, 27. So 70. Okay. So in the first case you got 70 and in the second case also you got 70. That means you can say multiplication is associative for whole numbers. Okay. Let's take one more example. Suppose this is our second question. So 4 into 6 into 0. That means what? 4 into, what is 6 into 0? It's 0. So now what is 4 into 0? It's again 0. So 0 will be our answer. Now let's do 4 into 6 into 0. Okay. So what is 4 into 6? 4 into 6 is 24 into 0. Okay. So what is 24 into 0? It's again 0. In the first case it's 0 and in the second case also it's 0. That means what you can say? A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. That is for any three whole numbers A, B and C. Okay. Multiplication is associative for whole numbers. Okay. That is what we are getting from here. Okay. Now let's see what is the case with division. So for division I am taking the numbers 1 divided by 2 divided by 5. That means what? A divided by B divided by C. Okay, this is what our question is. 1 divided by 2 divided by 5 means 1 divided by, what is 2 divided by 5? 2 by 5. Okay. Now, what is 1 divided by 2 by 5? Instead of division, you can put multiplication, and what is the reciprocal of 2 by 5? It's 5 by 2. Okay, so 1 into 5 by 2. That means what? Answer will be 5 by 2. Okay, now let's see A divided by B divided by C. Okay, so from this question, you will be writing it as 1 divided by 2 divided by 5. That will be equal to 1 divided by 2 divided by 5. That means what? You can write 1 divided by 2 as it is. Instead of division, you can put into. Then what is the reciprocal of 5? It's 1 by 5. So what will be our answer? 1 by 10. Okay, 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 5 is 10. So answer will be 1 by 10. So in the first case, answer was 5 by 2, and in the second case, answer is 1 by 10. That means what? Division is not associative for whole numbers. Okay, or you can say A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided B divided C. Okay, now let's take one more example. I'm taking 3 divided by 2 divided by 7. Okay, so what will be the answer? 3 divided by, what is 2 divided by 7? You can write it in this way, 2 divided by 7. Now, what is 3 divided by 2 divided by 7 means what? 3 into reciprocal of 2 by 7 is 7 by 2. Okay, so what is 3 into 7? It's 21. 21 divided by 2. Okay, this is our answer. Now let's do the reverse. That is 3 divided by 2 divided by 7. That means what? 3 by 2 divided by 7. Okay, that means 3 by 2 into, what is reciprocal of 7? It's 1 by 7. Now, what is 3 into 1? It's 3. What is 2 into 7? It's 14. So, answer will be 3 by 14. So, in the first case, it was 21 by 2. And in the second case, it's 3 by 14. That means both are not equal. That means you can say division is not associative for whole numbers. Now, let's conclude everything about whole numbers. These are our conclusions, that is, addition and multiplication are associative for whole numbers that we have seen, and subtraction and division are not associative for whole numbers. That means how you will write addition and multiplication are associative means how will you write it? You will write it as A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, now what about multiplication? A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay, now what about subtraction and division? They are not associative for whole numbers. That means A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. Okay, and what about division? A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. Okay, so these are our conclusion about whole numbers, associative property for whole numbers, and you will see that when you do it with natural numbers, then also the result will be the same. Okay, that you can do it by yourself. Now let's discuss the case with integers. Okay, let's see associative property for integers. Let's do minus 2, then what? Plus 3 plus minus 4. Okay, this is our question. This is what? A plus B plus C. This is A plus B plus C. Okay, so this is our question, that is minus 2 we can write as it is, then plus inside the bracket what is there? 3 plus minus 4. What is 3 plus minus 4? You know that you have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So your answer will be minus 1. Now what is minus 2 plus minus 1? Minus 2 plus minus 1 is what? You have to add them and put the negative sign. So answer will be minus 3. Okay. Now we have to do a plus b plus c. Okay. So that means what? Minus 2 plus 3, and with this you have to add what? Minus 4. Okay. Now what is minus 2 plus 3? You have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So you will get 1. Okay. Now 1 plus minus 4. Okay. What is 1 plus minus 4? Answer will be minus 3 itself. Okay. So in the first case you got minus 3, and here also you got minus 3. That means what? You can say addition is associative for integers. Okay. Or for any three integers a, b and c, a plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. Okay. Now let's take one more example. Okay, suppose this is our question. Okay, that is a plus b plus c. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to write minus 6 as it is, then plus. Now you have to do the things inside the bracket first. Okay. So what is minus 4 plus minus 5? It's what? Minus 9. Okay. So what is minus 6 plus minus 9? Our answer will be minus 15. Okay. Answer will be minus 15. Now let's do a plus b plus c. Okay. That means what? Minus 6 plus minus 4. Then what? Plus minus 5. Okay. Minus 6 plus minus 4 plus minus 5. What is minus 6 plus minus 4? It is minus 10. Okay. Minus 10 plus minus 5. Okay. This minus 5. Okay. So what is minus 10 plus minus 5? It will be again minus 15. Okay. So in the first case you got minus 15, and here also you got minus 15. That means what? Both are equal. Or you can say a plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. That means addition is associative for integers. Now let's see what is the case with subtraction. Now for subtraction I am taking 5 minus 7 minus 3. Okay. For subtraction you have to check what? A minus b minus c. First, okay, you have to check whether it's equal to a minus b minus c. So first let's do a minus b minus c. I'm taking 5, 7 and 3. So let's write 5 minus, what is inside the bracket? Inside the bracket you have 7 minus 3. What is 7 minus 3? It's 4. Okay. Now what is 5 minus 4? It's 1. Okay. Easy. Now let's do a minus b minus c. Okay. That means what? 5 minus 7 minus 3. Okay. So what is 5 minus 7? 5 minus 7 means what? Plus 5 and minus 7. Okay. Minus 3 is already there. So plus 5 and minus 7 means what? Different sign means you have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So minus 2. So minus 2 minus 3. That means what? Minus 2 minus 3 means what? You have to add them and put the sign. So minus 5 will be our answer. So in the first case you got the answer as 1, and in the second case you got the answer as minus 5. That means what? A minus b minus c is not equal to a minus b minus c. Now this is our second example, that is 6 minus 9 minus 4. Okay. That is what? A minus b minus c. Okay. So what is 6 minus 9 minus 4? 6 minus, what is 9 minus 4? 9 minus 4 is 5. So 6 minus 5 is what? 1. You will get the first answer as 1. Now let's check a minus b minus c. Okay. This will be equal to what? 6 minus 9 minus 4. Okay, let's check it. What is 6 minus 9? 6 minus 9 means plus 6 and minus 9. What is plus 6 and minus 9? You have to subtract them and put the sign of bigger number. So minus 3. Minus 3, minus 4. What is minus 3, minus 4? It's minus 7. So in the first case you got 1 and in the second case you got minus 7. That means both are not equal. This is not equal to this. That means you can say subtraction is not associative for integers. Okay. Now let's see the case with multiplication. And I am taking the numbers as 5 into minus 7 into minus 8. Okay, this is our question. Okay, first I am going to do A into B into C. Okay, so this will be equal to what? 5 into, what is minus 7 into minus 8? It's what? 56. You will get 56. That is, you have to multiply them, and minus into minus means what? Plus. So what is 5 into 56? Let's do that. 56 into 5. That means what? 30, 25, 28. 280 will be the answer. You will get the answer as 280. Okay. Now let's check what is the case with A into B into C. Okay. That means what? 5 into minus 7 into minus 8. Okay. So what is 5 into minus 7? 5 into minus 7 means you will get minus 35. Okay. Now minus 35 into minus 8. That means what? You have to do 35 into 8. 40, carry 4, 24, 28. So our answer is again 280. So both are equal. That means you can say A into B into C equal to A into B into C. Let's take one more example. It's minus 4 into minus 8 into minus 5. Okay, this is our second example. So you can write it as minus 4 into, what is minus 8 into minus 5? You know that it's 40. Okay. So what will you get? What is minus 4 into 40? It's 160. Okay. So our answer will be minus 160. Okay. Now let's check the reverse. That is minus 4 into minus 8 into minus 5. Okay. So what is minus 4 into minus 8? It's 32. 32 into minus 5. What is 32 into minus 5? Let's do that. 32 into 5. 10, carry 1, 16. So again our answer is what? Minus 160. So here minus 160, here minus 160. That means you can say multiplication is associative for integers. That means you can say multiplication is associative for integers. Now let's check the result with division. Okay. Suppose this is our question, or you can say A divided by B divided by C. Okay. And this is our question. Minus 10 divided by 2 divided by minus 5. Okay. So let's write the first number as it is. That is minus 10 divided by. You have to do the things inside the bracket first. Okay. So 2 divided by minus 5 can be written as what? 2 divided by minus 5. Okay. So now our question is minus 10 divided by 2 by minus 5. Okay. So you can write it as minus 10 into, what is reciprocal of this 2 by minus 5? It's what? Minus 5 by 2. Okay. So our answer will be what? What will you get? 10 into minus 10 into minus 5 is what? 50 plus 50 divided by, what is in the denominator? Only 2 is there. So 50 divided by 2, whose answer is what? 25. Okay. Now I am going to do A divided by B divided by C. Okay. I am going to do this one. That means what? As per our question, minus 10 divided by 2 divided by minus 5. Okay. Now, what is 10 divided by 2? You know that 10 divided by 2 is what? 5. So, minus 10 divided by 2 means minus 5. Minus 5 divided by minus 5. What is minus 5 divided by minus 5? answer is 1. Okay, so in the first case you got answer as 25 and in the second case you got the answer as 1. That means what? Division is not associative for integers. Or you can say A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. Okay, you can take one more example and see. So suppose this is our question, that is A divided by B. Suppose this is the second example, that is A divided by B divided by C. Okay, I am going to do this first. So inside the bracket you have to write the things inside the bracket first. That is minus 2 divided by minus 3 means you can write it as minus 2 by 3. Is it? So minus 2 by 3 divided by 11. Okay, minus 2 by 3 divided by minus 2 by minus 3 divided by 11. Or you can write it as what? Minus 2 by 3 into, what is the reciprocal of 11? It's 1 by 11. So what will be our answer? In the numerator minus 2 into 1 is minus 2 divided by, in the denominator it's 33. So our answer will be minus 2 by 33. Okay. Now let's do A divided by B divided by C. Okay, that means what? Minus 2 divided by minus 3 divided by 11. Okay, that means what? Minus 2 divided by, here you can write it as minus 3 by 11. Minus 3 divided by 11 means what? Minus 3 by 11. Now you can write it as minus 2 into, what is the reciprocal of this? Minus 3 by 11. Reciprocal is 11 by minus 3. Okay. So after this you will get what? Minus 22. 11 into 2 is 22. So minus 22 by minus 3, or you can write it as 22 by 3. But here it was minus 2 by 33 and here it's 22 by 3. That means what? Sorry, here there is a mistake. Here minus 2 by minus 3 means what? Here there will not be this negative sign. Okay, there will not be this minus sign. Okay, minus 2 by minus 3 means what? It's 2 by 3 only. Okay, now here also there will not be minus in the answer, but here we got 2 by 33 and here it's 22 by 3. So both are different. That means what? Division is not associative for integers. Or you can say A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. Okay. So this is all about the associative property for whole numbers and integers. And now let's conclude it. So these are our conclusion, that is addition and multiplication are associative for integers and subtraction and division are not associative for integers. So this was the result. This result was the same as that of whole numbers. There also addition and multiplication was associative for integers, as well as division and subtraction are not associative for whole numbers also. Okay, so this is our conclusion. So that's all about the associative property for whole numbers and integers, and in the next video we will be discussing about associativity for rational numbers. Okay, thank you.